Oh, hey internet family.
Oh,
how you
hey.
guys doing today? We are making some curry chicken for some people that I work with. If you guys want to come in and see how we make curry chicken, then let's get into it. Obviously, the main thing that you're going to need is the meat, or in this case, we're using chicken. We're making curried chicken. Definitely going to need your vegetables, such as your carrots and your peppers and all that, and your potatoes. I have brown potatoes and red skin potatoes. You're also going to need your olive oil, of course, and your vinegar, as well as your spices, which is just regular salt, thyme. Some people don't use ginger, but I do. I like it in my curry. Then minced garlic, curry powder, and of course Jamaican allspice, as well as the pepper. While I'm preparing food, I like to watch videos and listen to music. So right now I'm watching Patty Mayo, which, if you don't know who that is, that's the guy who was chasing down some dude. It's this video right here.
I'm a feminist.
Bring your ankles up to your butt.
Swap man, what's my safe word?
Bring your ankles up to your butt.
That's how far I go. You think I'm in Pilates?
You want to put those in your pocket? That has changed. You know how long it took me to acquire those? Some of those are limited edition.
That mess gets hilarious. You gotta watch some of these bounty hunter dudes. But first thing is always first to start by washing our hands. Alright, so the first thing we're gonna do is cut up the chicken. Then we're gonna work our way through the vegetables and add them in and everything else. I'm gonna make sure to trim the fat. If you want to keep the fat, then you know that's up to you. But I like to make sure to not leave fat on. So easy that cuts through. And make sure you get this all cut up. Good, delicious. Trim that fat. I know I didn't actually show it, but before you do get to cutting up all the chicken, make sure you do wash this as well. See all that fat? Yeah, none of that is good. You don't want that.
I ain't packing, but still, suckers run for cover. I mean the sunshine, cause I know I got mine. Pimpin' is a short thing, buried in my bloodline. It's been a cold winter, I'ma switch it for the summer. I ain't packing, but still, suckers run for cover.
Now we've got all the chicken cut up that we're gonna make for right now, and we're gonna season this and then get to the
packing, but still, suckers run for cover. I mean the sunshine, cause I know I got mine. Pimpin' is a short thing, buried in my bloodline. It's been a cold winter, I'ma switch it for the summer. I ain't packing, but still, suckers run for cover. I mean the
So now it's all seasoned and ready to go in. So we're gonna cut up all the peppers and then add it into the curried chicken. So now we are going to be cutting up our potatoes and putting them in a bowl of water. Boom. So now I'm going to put these in the refrigerator. This is about 5 or 6 potatoes. we're just gonna mix this all up, allow it to marinate overnight. Also cut up some onions, but my camera died, so you couldn't actually get to see that. But there's onions in here, and there's also the peppers and all that we cut up together. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so now we're gonna get to cooking the curry, on in the rest of the stuff. So I got the chicken, everything that's been marinating for a while. The onions, garlic, chicken, the seasoning and everything, and then the peppers. But even before we throw that in, I'm gonna put in our olive oil. I have to put a ton, just enough to like coat the bottom. Then you put in some more of your curry powder right there on the bottom. So now we got the curry in there, nice and hot with the oil. That's when you want to start putting in your chicken. Now they say you don't need to add anything extra to this, any water or anything, just that oil and the vinegar. If you want to, then that's all on you. You don't have to though. Also, pro tip, whenever you have utensils and you just set them to the side, just grab a little plate, stick them right there. So now, as you can see, like I said, you didn't need to add any water or anything. It's from the water that's naturally in the meat and the vegetables. It will make plenty of water past the oil and vinegar. So you don't actually need to add any. But look how delicious that looks. I even took a little piece out. That looks delicious. Great. The last thing you guys need to do is just add a little rice. Well, not a little, because obviously we made a bunch, but just add the rice that you need for the proportion that you made. I like to have more rice than I have meat and vegetables, so that you know, eat more rice, and then it's better that way for me. So just add a little rice, you know, enough rice to go with your meat and vegetables. And just like that, that's the end of this tutorial. Thank you guys for joining me.